Hello. This message is to whoever's out there that's listening that needs to hear this. It's a guided message from Spirit. Let's start. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? What does this person need to know? Please. Whoa. I'm just laying the cards out. Already I can feel that there's this energy of feeling like you're in a murky place. It's really unclear. It's like muddy and thick, and you're just wondering, when am I going to get out of this? Which is interesting, because I feel that recently it wasn't like that for you. Things were moving on the up and up and up, and now it just feels like all of a sudden there's just a spanner in the works and things are just thrown into chaos again, and you're just thinking, oh my god, I thought that was behind me. Why am I having to face yet another challenge again? So Spirit is coming up with recognizing that. So I got the card of recognition. And I'm getting a huge part of this lesson that's come through, this challenge. It's come through so that you don't abandon yourself. I'm getting from Spirit to make sure that you actually go for what you want this time, or hold up that boundary this time. I'm also getting this idea that you know what to do. Oh, I know that's so annoying to hear. You know, when people say, or readers say, you know what to do, or follow your intuition. It's like, well, if I do that, why do I need the reading? I get that. But Spirit is saying that you actually do know what to do. But there's been several times before, where you have gone against what you wanted to do for the sake of thinking about others, people pleasing, that sort of thing. And that wasn't the right thing to do at all, because you're abandoning yourself. So Spirit has told me this challenge has come up now because it's like not a test, but it's an opportunity, we'll say, to stop abandoning yourself and go after what you want and say what you want to actually say, even if it feels scary, even if you're filled with fear, to go after it. And what's on the other side is amazing. I'm getting wish fulfillment if you actually do follow through and not abandon yourself this time. Which isn't easy, I know. Trust me, I know. Spirit's also saying that it has a lot of empathy for you. It has a lot of understanding. That's come up twice now in two different cards. So you got Lady Venus. You can see that. I'll read it out anyway. Downloads and understanding. The truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Yep. So this challenge is actually going to be a blessing in disguise. And I feel like it's like a 360, like, oh, sorry, not 360, or 180. Like, it's just a complete spare in the works. You thought everything was starting to just move in the right direction, and then it's kind of like if you thought you were a shoo-in for a promotion and now you're not, or you thought that the person that you were dating was as interested as you were, there were no signs otherwise, and now you're getting little indications, or your kind of intuition is pinging and showing you that actually no, they don't really feel the same way as you. Things like that. So deep insights are being revealed at this time. Okay, we also got Bridget at inner strength. So move back to wholeness and recognize that you have the power. So this is coming back to the message before of not abandoning yourself. It's kind of like you know what to do, and you can see there she's got like a beautiful fire there that she's holding. That's like the fire representing the fire within you. Something about the situation that you're in is not for your highest good. You need to get out of that situation. And that's why this curveball has been thrown in. And I feel like it's been thrown in like in the last, this is a timeless reading, but in the last 24 to 48 hours, it's kind of like just smacked you in the face out of nowhere. You're just like, damn, like what is this? And I can see the anger and the frustration and the confusion as well. There's so much confusion of just like, I just thought I would pass that. And now I'm getting like a real sense of sadness as well of why has this happened again? I can't go through this again. And I do empathize with that majorly. You don't want to go back to how it was, but Spirit's telling me that it's not going to be how it was. This is going to be completely different. Just as I said that, the Sun card. So it's a card of happiness, of joy, of reaching your goals. Yeah. That's kind of what's on the other side if you actually follow through this time and don't abandon yourself. So the examples I'm getting here is like, when I say don't abandon yourself, you don't willingly do that. It's just sometimes through fear. So it's kind of like if you've been in a job for too long and it's not really your passion, it's not what you're interested in, you're kind of going along with it, but your potential is kind of wasted there, and you always wanted to be, I don't know, a famous violinist or something like that. And it's, I don't know why I thought of that. And it's kind of saying, Spirit's kind of saying to me, like, now's the time to go after that. To stop being scared and to know that you won't know everything and that you can't plan everything on this journey. But it's all it's asking for you to do is just take that first step. Got the card of drama here. Wow. Okay, so I'm seeing two different paths you could go on right now. Spirit's kind of saying if you stay the same way and nothing changes, I'm just getting more and more drama coming up for you. Knight of Swords, more and more drama. However, if you kind of open your mind this week, Spirit's telling me that your thoughts are actually quite magnetic and powerful and miraculous changes can occur. So just the thought process, switching that thought process, being open to the possibilities, taking action on what you need to do. Spirit's saying stuff can actually change for you for the positive quite quickly. It's like, it is almost a test in a way. I feel like Spirit just wants to know that you have learned enough or you've healed enough so far that you've got your own back. Because I feel that you have learned so many lessons in the way that you treat other people. Personally, I can feel that you already treat people really well and always have, but you've learned a lot of lessons about human interactions and relationships and all that sort of thing. But Spirit's saying when it comes to yourself, you don't always back yourself. You're not always, loyal to yourself in the sense that you don't always put your needs first. You can feel a bit of guilt when you put your needs first, and Spirit's saying you don't need to feel that way anymore. And I'm not even getting like you need to know the plan for the next 8 steps to get to your goal or your dream person, for example. Spirit's just asking you to take that first step. Is there anything else? Spirit's saying you already know the answer you seek. Yeah, it's so annoying, but it's true. But it's saying this time, trust what you know. So actually trust it. So in that example I used of, possibly changing careers and becoming a musician, famous violinist or whatever you decide. It's just an example. The Spirit's saying don't second guess that. Don't come up with 3 or 4 other career paths when it's like you've actually thought about music the whole time. Ever since you were a teenager, you've thought about music. It's saying trust what you know. And yeah, you already know the answer that you seek. And this is Kuthumi with the Cloak of Wisdom. Trust what you seek. I'm just trying to see if Spirit's got anything else to say before we log off. Oh my god. That's triggering. The card I just got was triggering. Okay. Oh, Spirit's smacking me in the face today in a good way. I just asked Spirit, was there any other messages just in general or on, on topic with what we're talking about today? And I got the Seven of Pentacles, which is a card of choices and a card of potential. I'm getting very strongly that you are a person who has been told a lot throughout your life that you have potential, that you have great potential, and people don't understand why. That, not in a rude way, but they don't understand why you haven't climbed higher in the ladder or achieved more outwardly, or tackled more goals, for example, or have the dream life, because they just think you've got all the characteristics to get there and they don't understand why. And that grates me when I hear that word potential. It's very triggering. I've also heard that a lot throughout my life as well, and it's just like, it feels like a pressure. But Spirit's saying that in this context, it's not coming up as a pressure. It's kind of just saying that, similar to the card that we got about drama, it's kind of like you're not going to get punished if you choose to ignore this, but it's more that potential will just sit there, and you'll still be seen as that person with potential. And then I ask Spirit, tell me more of what you do want, or not even what you do want, but what is the guidance. And I just got the High Priest wisdom. So the wisdom's actually already within you, which is in line with everything else here. The path forward is actually not complicated. That's what I'm getting as well. You just need to take one action step. You don't need to do 10 other things, because I'm kind of getting, Spirit's showing me like two hands holding. So it's like Spirit's holding your hand, guiding you through. So you just take one step, Spirit will do 3 other steps to move you forward along the path. So you're not taking that one step each time. It's like you take one, Spirit takes you 3. So now you've jumped forward 4 steps with the help of Spirit. But I'm really getting this strong feeling for Spirit that it just wants to see that. And it's not for fun or, not for kicks or anything like that. Spirit's wanting to see that you have your back. I'm hearing that it's part of your healing. It's like the next step or the next phase in your healing. Spirit, is there anything else you would like to say? I'm getting some people here that are very passionate on the inside, but don't really show it. Maybe life has got you down, or the mundane, like humdrum of life has just kind of dulled down any inner excitement. But I'm getting here to actually, that taking these steps will start to ignite your passion again. And I am getting, a bit on a tangent, but I am getting love coming in as well. Once this action step is taken, obviously not straight away, but Spirit said it's leading you to the path of love, whether that be a partner or a family that you create, or a family that you make. I am getting love and new people coming in as well. That comes later, after the action steps are taken. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, is there anything else you'd like to say? I got care and compassion, Kuan Yin. From this, I can feel very strongly Spirit's kind of saying, have care and compassion for yourself, because I have care and compassion for you. That's really nice. Yeah, I have care and compassion for you, Spirit's saying, which is beautiful. It's like, I have it for you, why don't you have it for you? So this whole thing of not abandoning yourself is not about judging yourself. It's not about putting pressure on yourself at all. I'm getting that it's really just about letting go, following what you know is right, following what you know will ignite your soul, following what you know is your path, is your destiny, is for your highest good and activates your higher self. and brings out the best version of you here on earth. No pressure. No pressure. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I don't know why, I'm just feeling like Spirit's wanting to talk to me more. I'm wrapping it up. Reflection as well. Got the Six of Cups. You might feel a bit nostalgic at this time. You know, with this curveball that came in this week, I feel like Spirit and you are definitely in a place where you can co-create, but there is some hesitancy from you because with this nostalgia, like looking back, I can see that you're kind of looking back at all the different parts or times in your life where things haven't gone according to plan and things have been really, really difficult. Almost like a dark night of the soul feeling. And yeah, I'm getting the strong feeling of you saying, I can't do this anymore, and Spirit is just shaking its head saying, no, you don't need to do this anymore. This challenge is not going to be as dark, as deep, as exhausting. Excuse me. I just need some water. As exhausting as what you've experienced, I'm getting since like 2017. I've gotten that life has been really challenging for you since 2017 and you haven't really had a break. Although this year things started to kind of move in the right direction. And then now I can feel that fear that I can't go backwards. I can't go to that place again. I can't go to that dark place where things in my life just start unraveling again. Yeah, I'm seeing like a very tight woven blanket. Spirit's showing me to just say, no, everything's locked in now. You're never ever going to fall all the way back down. I won't let you. And Spirit's telling me your soul is not vibrating at that level anyway. So you can't go backwards, not if you tried. This curveball is just basically kicking the butt to get you moving in the right direction, because I'm getting that you have been a little bit comfortable lately. I wouldn't say necessarily happy, but comfortable in the routine. And Spirit's saying you've got work to do. I am getting that I am speaking to light workers right now. So if you're listening to this, I do feel you are a light worker. I do feel you have a special mission here on earth. And that is why Spirit's kicking your butt so hard. Sorry. Spirit's like, oh, sorry. Because you have a higher purpose here, which is to help mankind in a particular area, you know, that you're interested in, that you're kind of assigned with. And that's up to you to discover. But yeah, Spirit is telling me that that's what this week is about. It's about not abandoning self and doing what needs to be done, and the urge to help other people, listen to other people's problems, go into crisis problem solving mode for other people when it's not even your crisis. Spirit's saying, no, like I really need to see that you put all of that to the side. And I know there's a compulsion in you to just fix and help, and Spirit's saying, no, this week is about us. Not just this week, our life is about us, but it starts now. And I threw this curveball in so that you would go in the right direction for your soul's path. Yeah. Alright, I think that's everything. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.